All right, you guys know I didn't prepare it, but I sure can eat it. Let's see where it all starts right here at Dewig Meats in Haubstadt. Come along. Hey Darla, good to see you.
Hi Scott, how are you?
I tell you what, a perfect day would be bacon for breakfast, hamburgers for lunch, steak for supper. You can do that for me,
I
can't
can
you?
do it all.
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Let's talk about Dewig Meats. 100 years, that's
Yes.
not by accident.
No, so our family has been in the meat business for 102 years. We actually started in 1916 by my grandfather and his brothers. The plant has been passed down over a couple generations, and now my brother and myself, along with our families, and we're actually training the 4th generation, so it's very exciting.
Okay, now, is catering something new that you guys are doing, or?
So the catering department, we've only been catering for about 3 to 4 years. Brent Weatherwax is his name. He goes by Papa Bear's Catering by Dewig Meats, and you'll see why. But Brent is a full-line caterer and a full-line butcher, so he's very interesting in the catering industry. He not only knows how to cook the meat, he knows the meat behind what he's cooking.
Tell us about some of the products that you have, meat and everything else.
Okay, so we're a full-line meat processor. We start from start to finish. So cattle and hogs are able to be brought in here. We slaughter them ourselves, and then we make them into either steaks, pork chops, or we could go in the processed meat line, bacon, German bologna, hot dogs. We have the entire line of meat, anything that you could need in the meat section.
Now, let's say I wanted a ribeye from Vandenberg County.
I can do that. I can do that.
Is that
Yes.
right?
Yes.
How does that work?
We process and we butcher hogs and cattle every week. The cattle that we buy in are from as local as possible, Gibson County, Vandenberg County. We do travel up in the state of Indiana a bit because cattle is a little bit hard to come by here in southern Indiana, but I can get you 100% a ribeye steak that is from the state of Indiana, no problem.
My favorite meat of all time. Let's go get one.
Okay, sounds great. So Scott, I really wanted you to meet Brent Weatherwax. Brent is our caterer here at Dewig Meats.
Big Brent.
Big Brent,
Okay.
yes. He goes by Papa Bear's Catering by Dewig Meats. So take it away, Brent.
Brent, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I feel like I'm in heaven here. Tell me
You
about
will
what
be
we
in a
got.
little bit. We got right here a prime ribeye roll. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn this into a steak, and then we're also going to turn it into a prime rib roll for prime rib. So
My favorite steak.
yeah. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take this tail off. This tail right here is mostly fat, so we're just going to notch that off. And then what we're going to do is even up our sides and show you that this roll can turn into
Oh my.
a steak. And then we can also make it a prime rib.
Now you can cut this however thick that I want it.
However thick you want. We do steak sandwiches. We do, the whole ribeye roll. This is about an inch and a quarter maybe. So we'll take this roll, the rest of this here, and we're gonna make a prime rib out of it. So what we do here is just gonna even the other side up to the side. Whoops. And then we're gonna score. Score just allows the seasoning to penetrate a little bit. It also looks pretty. So we're just gonna give it a little bit of that.
So you're going to add some seasoning to it.
We're going to add seasoning. We're going to add this Jim's rub that we have right here. That's actually one of the guys that work here. He made some seasoning, and it's pretty awesome. That's for sure.
So this is a homemade recipe.
This is a homemade recipe. The guy lives right up the road, and it's awesome. We'll take a nice even coating of this Jim's. We'll just lightly go over it. Generally, the higher you are, about 4 inches, the better you're going to get an even rub. Give it a nice little rub down, get all even sides, get all the edges. That way it gets that crispness on the ribeye roll when you're cooking it. It's going to be good. I'm excited. I get to have some.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here.
So after this is over with, you're ready to take it to...
Yeah, we're going to put it in the smoker. We smoke ours for a little bit. It adds another flavor. A lot of people use the oven. We use hickory here, so it just gives it another flavor, another profile.
So we're buds now, right?
Yeah, we can do
so
that.
I get a sample a little bit of this? Is that where we're
Well,
headed?
I'd rather have it cooked, but yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
All right. I smell something that smells really good. Is that prime rib?
It is that prime rib. Yeah, it's been smoking for about 3.5 hours now.
Yeah, I noticed when I look at it, it's got kind of a crust on it.
Yeah, we hit it with a little bit of olive oil with that seasoning, and it kind of crisp up. The outside should be nice and crisp. It should be more your well done, and then as you go in, you'll get more your rare, your medium rare, and so on.
So you can buy meat, but if it's not prepared correctly, it's all for naught.
Exactly. I mean, you gotta have the good meat to start, but then you get the prepared, you got the whole meat thing.
And I do remember you saying you might feed me later on today.
Well, we can do that. Well, let's try it. Let's slice it and we'll see what we got, all right?
All right, let's do that.
Start at the end here. This is gonna be more your well done for those people. So we're well done on that. And go in here for your medium rare. It's
That's
rare.
my size right there, yeah.
Right there, that works for you?
No way do you put steak sauce on that.
No, there's no need to.
So you got some Indiana wine we can top it
We
off
sure
with
do,
here?
yeah. The wine selection that we have here is about 320 different wines, and the majority of the wines come from the state of Indiana.
Okay. Full service right here.
Full service, yes.
Where can we find Dewigs?
So we are located in Haubstadt, Indiana, population of about 2,000, a small town, but we have a big meat market in this small town. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We have a web page.
Delicious. Thanks for having us.
Thank you very much.
Cheers to you.
Cheers.
We'll be back with more Ag Life right after this.